I need to click on the orange railing. I haven't done that.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hello!
Hello.
Wait, that's not
Welcome back. Sorry for the tech issues. My internet's been derpy all day. Yeah.
I did not mute that. Sorry, can you mute?
So,
your phone.
last time they went to a town called Arcton and needed some ship repairs. And while they were there, they heard about a curse on the town. And in going to deal with it, they found out that the people responsible for the curse actually had a pretty good reason for it. And a pretty simple way to break it. But the people in the town didn't like spellcasters. And attempted to kill them when they got back. So after leaving many of them slaughtered and one poor man that ran away and found his friends dead, I'm sure later.
Yeah,
That totally won't come back to bite them in the butt later.
Right, it was his fault he didn't die with his friend. He slipped.
Look.
We caught him slipping.
How is that his fault? He was forced.
You know that's
Not
right.
wrong.
Yeah, you know, you're right, I got nothing.
He was forced because the wizard panicked.
I am chaotic neutral. I'm okay at this.
But you know, the wolves ate the bodies, so they didn't come back as undead, so there's that.
Also
Helpful.
fair.
So they ended up back on the ship. They ended up bringing the three boys onto the ship with them. And Cinder kind of made a new friend. And may have revealed a bit too much to said friend. So now it's very awkward.
Oh.
As they both went to bed in probably some distress. And she goes cat form. That's a thing.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I say Amos has given Voldira a new little friend. It's about the same size as her.
Yeah. And the boys ended up sending their parents out in the morning before most people got up. Kind of did a private funeral between the three of them. And it's now morning. Good morning. Where is everybody? What are you doing?
To attempt to sneak and get breakfast.
Sneak and get breakfast?
Snowflake has been up with Jared in the bar all night.
That's awkward.
You know,
Hey, Cinder.
Hey. No, walk.
He's also going to get breakfast with food.
you know,
Phew. Oh, man.
Bless you.
this
Sorry, my allergies are terrible today.
You're fine.
you know, this food thing does sound like a very good idea.
She would probably be nice to kind of like right here by Amos.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where he would sit because he doesn't want to block the door.
You're not technically
No,
blocking
yeah.
the door, because I can't.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
potato sharing.
No matter
I'm
how
going to listen for anyone particular coming. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh dear. That's.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Right.
This is why we worry about our druid.
You don't need to worry about the druid because that's a dirty 20.
Fine. You don't hear anybody specific coming that you're aware of.
I will keep listening and prepare to cat.
Prepare to cat.
You know,
No, not telling anybody what's happening.
You know.
It's fine, Amos.
I'm terrified.
Oh man.
This concerns me greatly.
I took past fellow traits for reasons today. It's fine.
Oh boy, this. Oh,
If I want to hide, I can.
I might
Yeah.
need boots for this. Oh,
At the moment, he's up on the surface, so you don't have to worry about him.
This is going to be awkward. I'm assuming.
Nope.
maybe not. Who knows?
I mean, he did kind of just bury his parents, so he might not bother her for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, funerals at sea.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just a water
Is that-
grave
is that a-
versus a dirt.
Mhm.
Is that usually like a Viking kind of thing, or was it something else?
Vikings send them out on boats and burn it.
Yeah. I can't remember. There was like that's actually kind of one of the things I really liked about the whole Vikings was that kind of how their whole culture. Anyways, start with that.
Yeah, you guys are a ways along. Boop. Anyways. I mean, you're still at least a day to 2 days out. So, is there anything special going on? Is anything happening?
The only thing she might do is eventually at some point see if there's any seeds that she can grow, like for food or whatnot. Because she has kind of created that area that yields more.
The only ones that I would think could have that is maybe the other druid, maybe, or Lova for whatever reason, because experiments.
Yeah.
Because Lova.
Because Lova, yes.
That's the reasoning.
Other than that, she's probably also. She was going to do that the last time, but that last town was a little.
I mean, for growing stuff, I don't know if that would be in the kitchen.
Well, I just don't know. They might not have keep this. And certain fruits probably have the seeds inside of them, to be fair. But I'm not gonna go tearing open a fucking apple for fucking seeds.
I mean, to be fair, they do have a druid, so they probably grow a lot of their own shit just from her. Because druid craft is a thing.
Yeah.
Can druid craft a little itty bitty bush of berries or something? It's not uncommon to do, like a little tomato plant, all that. It just starts small.
Yeah. She just wants to be able to grow things. That's all she really wants to do. So eventually she'll get that. But yeah, she doesn't really have anything important, honestly.
Other than avoiding the possible person who may not interact with her because of reasons upstairs.
She doesn't remember that.
Oh.
I would imagine Snowflake over the next day, that all that RP that or the questions that we did outside of session would probably take place. And then
Well, did it start that night or did it start in the morning? Because you gotta remember, night's like an 8-hour cycle as well.
yeah, and well, she doesn't sleep, and I think we ended the session saying that they were staying up in the bar together. So I guess like maybe that just carried through the night, you know.
So they're just that's the where we're leaving it is that all that stuff I answered.
Yeah.
Okay.
For now, because like I think at this point her head's just spinning at the idea that there's another person. There is a dumb thing that I might roll later. We'll see.
Goodness.
Yeah, we'll see. But she will probably try to, if she can, since she's been more than 24 hours on the plane of water, she'll try to adapt, and then maybe try to learn another spell from the battery and Amos's book if he allows her.
Did we say that you were gonna like keep permanent adaptations, or did we actually decide on you would just gain them from being in the plane?
Yeah, you. I think for ease and everybody's sanity all together, it would be the planar stuff that you had already put into place. If she rolled high enough, she would basically just adapt that way, so we didn't have to make a bunch of new stuff.
You just confused me. Oh my goodness.
How did I just confuse you?
Well, wait. Why are you rolling? Is what I'm asking. If she already has those abilities while she's here, is what I meant.
Then I guess I confused myself too. Then
That was what I was asking. Was did we determine that you would already have them or not? while you were in that plane. So while you're here, you can breathe underwater, and water stuff tends to resist acid.
Okay.
But if you were asking for like a permanent change, is that what you were going for? Because that would be a permanent, would be the role. That's why we would ask each other when I talked to you, was one would be a role, the other wouldn't be.
Okay. Yeah, she'll try for a permanent change. Fuck it. Why not? Let's see. Underwater breathing seems pretty pimp.
These DCs are a bit higher than...
Oh, yeah. But she'll try. Is it just a straight D20, or wisdom mod, or...
I almost want to say
Adapting to, like, to be able to breathe underwater, would that be Constitution?
that would be Constitution, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be a change based on what it is, basically. So I would probably have to determine that with each one.
Okay, cool. So her con's +2. That is an 18.
I think I had a partial list made at one point, because I was working on it at one point. Let me see. That... Water, scrolling. It's not quite enough.
Okay.
Almost.
And then I guess she'll try for her battery. So, wisdom check for that. Let me pull up my list. Okay.
Yeah, you got quite a few.
Yeah, I do.
It's fine.
I mean, she's still limited on what she could prep every day, but yes,
Yeah.
it is still a lot that she can learn, too.
So that's a 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... let's go ahead and do, can I learn Dispel Magic?
Yeah.
At level 3?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, to be fair, I was more worried about
Thank you.
Fireball, but it's fine.
No, so what I'm
To be fair,
thinking
she's
is,
gonna
like,
learn that eventually, because I'm sure she's gonna
Yeah.
eventually learn every spell.
Right.
You know?
But I'm thinking, like, to start off, have the spells that she learns be more utility-based instead of damage-based, because, for reasons, but yeah, I think that's just what I want to do with her.
Very
Mm.
And then I don't have anything unless people want to talk to Snowflake. She's just enthralled with brother right now.
Well, Amos is gonna try and be brave. He's going to go and sit on, after breakfast, he's going to go up to the deck and sit near one of the masts and try and read a book. Try and focus on that and not focus on the water.
Okay.
But he's also going to use his feature adjust density and double his density to anchor himself. So he doesn't move. If they hit a giant wave, it's fine. He's
You know?
To be fair, boat physics, you would still technically move because the boat would move.
Yes. Well, I'm meaning more. He wouldn't go flying around the deck. Essentially, is where.
I mean, I've had no, unless the ship is hit or there's a storm.
Yeah.
There's really no reason to worry about that as player knowledge.
Yeah.
It's a pretty large ship, so it takes a lot to make it so you're falling.
Mm-hmm. Fair. I think he
if it was a smaller boat,
about it.
yeah. If it was a smaller boat, that'd be different. But
Fair. I think he may do this for like a couple of days doing that, but then he'll be like, it seems fine, so he's not gonna do it anymore after that, I guess. So I'm just gonna put him here.
She doesn't have anything like specific to say. At most, she would bring over Nebby when she sees you, by the way. Because she would have had him still.
I feel like Zarvis might see this.
Oh no.
Kindling's on the back of the chair behind Kreh,
Oh no.
looking like they're about to
Yeah.
pounce.
Uh-oh.
He just kind of raises an eyebrow.
And jump on her head.
Greetings.
There we go.
I feel like all you see is like its head upside down, looking down at you. Churs.
Offers tiny thing of meat.
You smell cooked meat as it starts eating. And slowly burning meat.
You know, it's fine.
And
Burnt
now there's the cat.
Pet kitty.
Snugger, 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 snugger. Scarf.
Oh jeez.
Kitty stuff.
I
Pounce on cooked meat.
Well,
I think you just lost your breakfast.
it's fine.
Meow.
Probably left like 1 or 2 strips of bacon.
I just picture Kindling and Mew just like fighting over a piece of bacon, like back and forth tug of war with it or something, till it breaks and then they go nom nom nom.
Finally, they're both pulling.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
You know what?
goodness.
I suddenly feel weirdly popular.
Feeding animals is cheating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Snugger, 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 snugger.
Alright, cats do these things on occasion. Your scritches.
Like a cat does. The cat is done with the humans. Or the people.
I got my attention. I'm gone.
Yep.
I got what I came here for.
Time to go to the press.
So is
There
Cinder,
was like a pet.
Cinder still listening for anybody coming in? Oh good. Because this one's gonna walk down the hall because he's been standing in the hallway this whole time.
Yeah, Cam was about to walk out, but yeah.
Listen, you could have left at any point. You can move your
I was
token.
getting ready, yeah.
You do see one of the brothers walk in.
Mhm.
You just
Good
gotta...
morning.
Morning. Kinda
Did you
gives
sleep
me-
well?
Yeah, for the most part. New place.
Fair enough. Take some getting used to. Your younger brother got back to you last night, okay, right?
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh no.
He's like trying to think of how to ask what happened.
While he's looking at her, I'm going to turn into a cat.
Yeah, he's still standing kind of in the doorway at the moment.
Uh-huh. I'm going under the
Cam's
table.
gonna motion to the seat nearby, like, you should come sit down, like, come eat something.
He
2 cats under a table. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, he'll sit.
Unfortunately, our little druid did not know how the doors worked here. Left the door unlocked and left kindling in your brother's care. Your brother went to return kindling and, well, may have seen a bit too much.
He stops to think for a second, and then he just gets this realization look. Goes to turn around to Cinder, and she's just gone. Huh. You know? That explains a lot.
I'm guessing he was quite flustered.
Bright red and hid under the blanket. I don't know what else happened. He just kind of stayed like that the rest of the night.
I'm going to operate under the assumption he has not had much interaction with females.
Or people that weren't trying to kill him.
That is fair. Cinder did not mean any harm, by the way. Honest mistake.
No, it's good for the boy.
Cam just kind of like rests her chin on her hand as she's looking at this guy. She's like, really? Because that's not a thing she's used to hearing from people.
What?
No.
Gonna
That,
put
no,
this out
that's
there
just.
Oh.
What? Okay.
She's just like,
No.
That's fair. Is she listening to this conversation or something?
probably a little bit. As much as she can from where she is.
Cat ears,
Way
man.
the fuck over here. Yeah.
Yeah, they hear everything.
They hear
And
one
plus,
tiny,
Passive
one tiny
perception doesn't mean.
noise.
That's fair.
Fuck.
Yeah, you can hear most of it. He's not being quiet about it.
I just like how she's got a higher stealth as a cat than she does as herself.
Oh, you know.
So he asked what? I don't know if you actually said anything. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, she said, oh, nothing. It's just most people don't respond that way when innocent minds are exposed to things.
He looks down at himself. We're innocent?
Your brother.
No, he's just inexperienced.
I like the way you think.
He needs to learn how to interact with women. What better way to just be pushed right into the fire?
That might be a bit much, to be completely honest. I'm a bit
Phrasing, though.
much. To
He'll
be
be
completely
fine! I didn't mean that phrasing, by the way, but nice catch!
You know?
Somebody put that in the quote channel, please.
I think Fluffy might get it more than I would. I'm dying over here.
I literally didn't mean that the way it came out, but that's beautiful.
It worked.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
I mean, people have their methods, we have our methods.
Does your older brother agree with these methods? I have to ask.
We don't tell the older brother anything.
I see.
Don't
That could that could get you into a lot of trouble, I have to admit.
Look, we don't tell him anything, he doesn't try to hold us back. Then we can actually have fun.
Well, you know, there is always just dragging him into your fun. Not so much the fun-loving type, I'm guessing.
He's the responsible one. He, like, does air quotes.
Oh, we can change that very quickly.
I wish you luck.
I'm very talented in many aspects, I promise you.
Look. The little one will be fine. He'll get over it. Eventually.
I'm sure he will. I just wanted to make sure he was alright.
Well, he hasn't left the deck since this morning.
I'm guessing you will, laid your parents to rest this morning.
He nods.
I am very sorry for your loss.
I've come to accept it, as much as it sucks. Natan has. But... he just sighs. He was only about 5 when we lost him.
That can be rough on a child.
I don't think he remembers him much. Probably doesn't hurt any less, though.
Losing a parent is always difficult, no matter how it happens or when it happens. Especially if you were close to them.
Now, being that young, he still had quite the attachment.
Well, of course. Idolized them both, I'm sure.
Most likely.
I'm sure he will come around.
We're just kind of leaving him alone for now. He's hiding off in a corner up there.
Well, if he needs company, he knows where to find very excitable individuals to keep him distracted.
If I know him well enough, he probably wants to figure out a way to apologize to your friend. Not that he's very good at that.
I'm sure Cinder also would want to apologize. Again, door mishaps, just still new to things.
Babies. Just takes a sip.
They're good to have around. And kindling is going out.
Bye! Just flies.
So what do you all do on this ship besides sit around?
Kindling's actually trying to fly to the deck.
Hmm.
She can get out.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually, I don't think she would have an issue opening up the door, because it's just a turn knob and she can fly up to it.
Yeah, like, grab it over my mouth and spin.
Yeah, basically.
She's gonna fly and probably eventually see Halkil.
Yeah, he's just kind of seems lost in thought staring at the ocean.
So it's gonna kind of like land, kind of out of the corner of his vision, and just kind of sure.
I'll smile and pet the kindling.
Cantling will hop on his shoulder. I'm just kind of sit there, trying to be a comfort dragon.
Aww. Cute.
Here, I have a roast.
That's good.
Well, what we do on this ship, it depends on the kind of person you are. Some people actually do responsible things on this ship. Other people, we try not to think about the fact that we're fugitives, and we also tend to look for distractions in multiple places. Others do research things, and most of the time we end up drunk and dancing at some point. At least I do.
That sounds like a good time.
Oh, it is.
So, fugitives.
Yes.
Every time you bring it up, somebody's gonna ask.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Apparently, we stumbled across, while we were trying to deal with one problem, a much bigger problem, which involved a deal with the Nine Hells and breaking of treaties and things. It was a whole setup thing. Bad things. Ended up in the Nine Hells in prison for a moment, by accident. And... well, as far as we know right now, Ruby is considered a traitor. We are considered a traitor. But we're not, because none of us did any of this, and this nonsense. It's not our fault. Somebody's doing something.
So you're saying that you let 3 miscreants join onto a boat of miscreants?
Pretty much.
Okay.
You fit right in.
Oh, good. I was afraid we'd stand out.
Okay, no joke, that's like the easiest way to sum it up. Miscreants join the miscreants, welcome to the miscreants.
Pretty much.
Accurate.
It is eclectic and busy, but, you know. It's home
Right.
for now.
Anything I should watch out for?
Random sea monsters, apparently.
Oh, that's the water plane.
Yeah. I don't really know about much else, because, well, if you all didn't hear of the nonsense going on, it may not have reached that far yet, so we might be okay. But also, not entirely sure.
You also have to consider nobody would have told us shit.
Yes, so... It's one of those, be prepared for just about anything. Traveling life. It's fun.
Yeah, it's the first time we've been away from home.
You're either going to absolutely adore it and never want to stop, or you're going to hate every second of it and look for the next port town to get off.
We'll see. Depends if we take a liking to where we end up.
Hopefully you do. And hopefully, wherever you end up, they take a liking to you. I know I have already.
Just smiled at you.
Sip.
What was that? You had to do the accent, Sip?
I guess.
It's stuck.
Interesting. Is the bar collecting more people?
Yeah.
GG Cam.
But to be fair, it's also a ship full of people who've probably done some shit in their lives who just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know,
Also
It's fine.
For the most part.
Fine. Just
Well,
one of these days, we will be drunk enough and be just in a tavern in some city somewhere. By the way, we're wanted.
I
fugitives.
love, though, how Cam is, like, the secret keeper, yet she's also the one that blurts out the most.
You know,
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
On the ship, it is currently, to her, safety nets. And these boys are currently involved in this whole thing, so they might as well know.
Oh yeah, they probably assume they're gonna quickly be branded murderers. Because they left after all that.
Yeah, she's not going to go around blabbing to other people if they go to port, like, hey, we're fugitives, what the flip is going on? No.
I just realized how everything is put together with the one lie I told you as far as for Amos. God damn it.
But it's also one of those things. It's very hard to miss a specific ship.
Yeah.
It just depends how many people are brave enough to go and attack that ship.
Well, again, they need to know. It's a... Hey, by the way, in case you didn't know this information, here's the information you should probably know if you stick around.
You can always swim and sneak onto the... There's totally not something swimming underneath. It's fine.
It's fine. There's not a giant shark underneath the boat, is there?
At this point, I also think this is one of Cam's favorite things to talk about. Like, she's proud of it almost.
No, she's
It's a giant
annoyed.
sea puppy.
She's quite annoyed by the fact that she's currently labeled a fugitive because that means she can't go perform places like she used to. And her parents are missing. She can't go look for them. It's all quite inconvenient.
You're welcome.
You know?
It's inconvenient.
I'm gonna eat ice cream and I can't breathe again.
Everything is quite inconvenient to Cam right now, and so she's just making the most of it.
Welcome back.
Well, he's got necessarily nothing else to say. Unless you do.
Yeah. No, not really. Just trying. I think mostly she'd just be trying to gauge more of who he is as a person. Like, just making sure that the front he's putting up is not just a front. And all of that good stuff.
He's very arrogant and... I don't know how else to describe him than that.
It works. Arrogance works. She just wants to know how to deal with him as a person.
You got the quiet, mature one. You got the arrogant, like, hey, let's go kick some ass one. And then you have, like, the Shire brother.
Yeah.
Very different from each other.
See, the arrogant ones are the ones you don't really have to insight. Because they don't feel like they have to hide anything.
No.
Which is making her life really, really easy because he's probably... Any question she asks, he'll probably go on for a little bit about it. And it's perfectly fine with her because she's getting more information than she bargained for.
Mm-hmm.
It works.
As she makes mental note of, oh, this is the brother I talk to when I need information.
you know?
She knows
Yeah,
who to talk
remember
to. And not just that, but she's also trying to make an impression on him, like, hey, I am open and willing to listen to you, should you need someone to talk to.
Oh yeah, he's taken full advantage of not having really a lot of interactions over the years.
Mhm.
Oh yeah! She's like, none of them have had interactions with people. This is prime real estate to figuring out how they work. It's fine. It's how shit works, man. As a performer, you cater to how people are. You just have to learn that.
Yeah.
What Cinder's gonna do?
I know, she's just hiding behind them at the moment.
She can stay in this form for 2 hours, and she's hiding under her table at the moment. I don't know. I think she's starting to slowly realize that you can't really hide well on a ship.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Especially when you're a glowing fire cat.
You know?
You know, there's a whole other floor we're not supposed to be on that she can hide on.
Oh god.
There's a fire cat where the gunpowder is.
Yeah, I don't think that's the best idea.
I didn't say it was a good idea. I just said that there's another floor.
To be fair,
it was a good idea, but
To be fair, it is locked when nobody's down
she does also listen
there.
to rules.
Mhm.
Even though she doesn't necessarily agree with the rules.
fair.
To some extent, she listens to the rules.
We broke down.
She doesn't necessarily want to be in here when she becomes not a cat. That's her
You
current
know.
thought.
I can tell you he hasn't noticed you with your stealth.
And do the cat thing and just dart out the room?
Yum.
Fucking need 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh goodness.
25, 30, 35, 40 is their movement speed.
Yeah, he's currently paying attention to Cam, so he wouldn't necessarily notice that. She might.
25, 30. She just dashed 80 feet. It's fine. Fucking
You know?
speed.
Said Zoomies, no.
Did anyone hear us a horde of small rhinos?
Yeah, he didn't pay attention. Nobody's following you.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Thinking as far as Kreh, like at some point she would just kind of stand up and basically make it known to Zarva, since he's right there, that she would be spending some time in a room to meditate, and basically open door policy there.
Welcome back. A cat just darted out from underneath the table. Bye.
Yeah. He didn't notice. Cam might have, because she was looking that direction, kind of.
Cat just said fucking you. I'm out of here.
My passive perception is 15, so...
It depends. She dashed. Was she still stealthing when she darted?
I'll say I'll probably get a disadvantage on that one. That's a 15 with disadvantage? Just fucking bolt.
That's okay.
So she still notices it matches my
Blur.
passive.
Yeah, you notice the orange blur.
Yum.
Yep.
Right, that's something I should have asked. Would Kreh have noticed her on her way to her room?
Yep, she's just.
Maybe if
leaning
she's
against the wall.
standing there, yeah.
Everything alright there?
Mm-hmm.
Insight?
Damn it!
The inter-party insight.
Oh.
Alright.
That's not bad.
I get this strong feeling that there is no way you can possibly hide from a 7.
Hey! I rolled a 14.
I forgot how to math.
Oh, sorry, 15. Because it's 16 minus 1.
Oh, right, I forgot. Me and you have the negative.
It's
She
made
seems
fun
fine.
of Stalberg for so long.
Right?
You know.
It's fine.
Right, okay then. If you need anything, I'll be in my room.
Mhm.
Doors open.
Okay.
And now the meditation.
Okay.
I don't think she's thought that far ahead right now. So she's just gonna be there for a second. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to come down for a while. There was nothing planned for the NPCs.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to really think of if they would have any conversations, so I'm sorry. So it's
Oh, you're fine.
unless you guys do something, there's nothing on my end.
Fair enough.
Snowflake's gonna do something after Cam.
Okay.
No, you go ahead. You go first.
Nope.
No, I just spent a while talking. You go.
Snowflake's gonna just look over at Jared. I think, given what you shared, if you're willing, I don't know how strong I am, but I would, if you would be willing, I would be willing to try as well. Maybe figure out some more about where we came from, maybe?
Kind of tilts his head a bit. Because that was very confusing.
Intrigue intensifies.
She's trying not to say anything very direct, given the 4 people that are at the table next to him.
But he's not, what he doesn't understand is what you mean by figure out. Other than investigating? Maybe?
Your power. My memories. Maybe you can see something I can not.
He's trying to think, because he does seem reluctant after telling you that he really only does it when he feels it necessary at this point in his life.
Can she, hold on one second, let me check something real quick, because I think her passive insight is actually really high. Yeah, her passive insight is 16. So pretty decent. So after she says that, she'll put a hand on the table and... I've been too forward. I'm sorry. I guess the need to learn is just ingrained in me. And she'll pick up you.
I'll consider it, but for now, let's see if we can't figure things out in a less painful way.
She nods. Forget that I asked. For now, we'll just search. Take care.
Nod.
She'll walk off.
Okay. What was Cam doing? Sorry, what? Did the Fluffy
I was
have
going to
something?
say, there was just wave as Snowflake went by.
Okay.
Oh.
Just wave. It's kind of a smile wave.
You okay? Insight.
Oh my god.
It's on to me! Fuck it! Damn it!
God. When the person with the negative charisma constantly gets incited.
seems to be a theme with this group.
That's fine.
What you get?
Sarvis hasn't incited her yet.
Neither is Amos. And Amos doesn't try and lie either because there's no point.
Yeah,
Let's say yes to that.
Snowflake is very insightful and is hung out probably the most out of everybody with Cinder.
Uh-huh.
Fair.
20.
And
Fan off.
so, I really love that -1 of it. So, 12 total.
Mm.
Good times.
Fan. Okay.
Obviously something you don't want to talk about.
Just that's
Snowflake, I don't think would even understand. That's the problem.
No,
no.
she's just like, you don't want to talk about it. Okay, I'm going to my room. Take care.
What is this?
Confusion.
Steps out. What'd you say?
I said bye, sis.
Oh, bye.
Oh.
Oh, the innocent
my
beans.
heart. Oh.
She's just like, wait, what?
You call her sister, so she's taken to that. Essentially.
Pokes head out. Fuck you say to me?
Runs out.
Fuck you, say bitch. No.
Gives
Trying to
up.
start shit. Where's the beef?
Oh, water and fire don't mix well. The hug, it's like a little steamy. No,
Oh my.
Oh,
not that kind of
that's
steamy.
Steam. Boy, get out.
No.
Let the
Auto
innocent
save.
beings have
There we go.
innocent hug.
Oh.
Actually, when you're kind of like motions and does like a whatever the fuck's going on with you motion with her hand, when you're okay, I got something to tell you, and she just smiles. But later, obviously, you're not okay.
Okay.
Do you need help? Or no? I'm sensing you just want to be left alone right now.
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
About going into your room?
No. No. Just trying to figure out where I'm going to go. I'm right here. There's a few places I want to go, but we'll see where I decide to go.
Well, how about right here? This place seems nice.
Just chuckles.
She smiles. Okay, well, good luck with your journey ahead.
Oh my god, that was like awkward. That was so awkward.
Okay, but probably genuinely means it, and it's not sarcastic in the least bit. But like, if anybody else had said it, like, oh my gosh.
Not gonna lie, I'm awkward, and that to me made me cringe.
Sorry, it's just
Ugh.
no.
So what was Cam wanting to do?
Oh, after a little bit of talking to Terrence here, she's probably going to excuse herself and then wander over here and plop here. Because now she needs a break from Mr. Arrogant Fool.
Yes. Oh yeah, go to one arrogant person to the other who's
this
arrogant
is
in the
the-
charming way? Yeah.
This arrogance is an arrogance she's comfortable with and can deal with. This is a
Bardception.
This is a familiar arrogance. It's fine.
The Bard still is trying to get into the Bard's pants.
Yep.
Because logic.
Uh-huh. It's how it works. It's a dance. It's fine.
Bard going to Bard.
Bard gonna Bard.
So,
Ugh. Sorry to barge in over here. How's everyone?
I'm not role-playing for NPCs for you, other than saying they all kind of just give it, they're an alright type of Deal.
Oh, good.
I am too tired to try to RP 4 NPCs in once. Too many.
No worries.
Very fucking fair. That name. That's why my NPCs are always spread out. I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with this shit.
Oh, goodness.
It's fine.
Keldor kind of smiles at you. So, what brings you to our little corner?
Little bit of escaping. I decided to try and get the boy to talk, and he talks a lot.
Oh, that's your fault then.
I recognize it as my fault, but now I at least know where to get information.
Well, good, he hides about as much as you do.
Oh, you're so funny.
Not wrong.
I like to think I'm just honest. And endearing.
Optimism.
It's a good quality.
It is. You have many good qualities and assets about yourself.
Flatterer.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Listen, the bard's gonna flirt. She knows this. She keeps going back to him.
Yep. It's true. I am slightly disappointed we did not get more information from the town, but picking up 3 stowaways ain't bad.
Look. If you're fugitives, the chances are they aren't going to say, oh, we know you're fugitives. Because they're not going to want to have you run away before they can arrest you or kill you.
No, you know. That is a fair point.
It depends if they have your descriptions.
True. We're not exactly that hard to spot, though, if you hadn't noticed.
Oh no, you're just on one of the most famous pirate ships in all the lands.
Most talked about pirate ship with the best captain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but our group didn't exactly blend in prior to the ship thing.
No, you do kind of stand out a bit.
Yeah.
You got a lustful beauty. You got the big guy, who's really easy to spot.
Yeah.
Hey, he tries, man.
He tried.
You're the one that chose to be half giant. Shh.
I know. I think invisibility.
You got the lady who's on fire, who glows like a beacon.
And runs up to everyone she meets and tries to make friends.
Mm-hmm. Really, your quietest ones, besides, well, Snowflake? Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
I guess she kind of stands out depending on where she's at.
Yeah.
The other two are pretty quiet. And tend to stick to the back, I noticed.
They do. I think that's due to their upbringings.
Fair.
But, would it be fun not to be fugitives with this bunch? Way more trouble to get into that way.
But it's fun to be in trouble. Because then you can cause more trouble.
Oh, but it's so much easier to cause trouble when you're not already in it.
But you wouldn't have seen me again.
This is true. That would be very unfortunate.
Oh, you'll be fine. We'll get this cleared up at some point.
Ugh. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm hoping sooner rather than later.
Careful, I might follow you around.
Not exactly the worst news I've heard all day. Might actually be the best.
I'm flattered. You'd miss me if I was gone.
You're not wrong.
Oh, this is adorable.
Cam's got a thought in her head, but she's like, number one, there are a couple of people here that she's just like, I don't think this is the time.
Oh yeah, they're just kind of watching this happen, this interaction.
She knows where the lines are, and it's like, now is not the time. She does, shut up. It's fine. Yeah, she's probably gonna hang out here for a little while. Just trying to chill out and get some motivation back to go figure out what else is going on.
This is fine.
What is Cinder doing there? What is
I
she
rolled
doing?
a d6 to see where she would go.
Oh,
I
dear.
rolled a 1. She goes back to the tavern bar thing.
Essentially what it's doing is it is not dropping necessarily. What it's doing is it's where it's only partially connected, but I can still see things that are being posted in the chat, which is really odd. And so, and what it is it's it says it keeps having to fix the gateway. Both times that I've had to fix it. I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. And like I said, ever since that power outage a couple weeks back, it's been just, I swear something fried.
You know...
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. There's something in there that...
Well, not my PC, it's the Netgear that's...
No. Yeah, that's where... Because you said it was an older one, so...
Well, it doesn't matter. Netgears are only supposed to last a couple years. At most.
Fair.
Doesn't matter how old it is, it's just a matter of how much it was used.
Very fair.
But like I said, it worked for the most part fine before. Now it's just doing this, like, it's partially connected, but it's not connected thing, and I hate it.
Yeah, that sucks.
I'm gonna have to move things around again, because you guys can join, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna have to move
Click the
tokens around.
Gotcha.
Because I didn't get a chance to save it, because it had already closed before I could do anything.
All good.
Hello, tabletop? I would like to join my friend.
Oh, did Steam end up signing me out in the process? It did. God damn it. It didn't do it the first time.
That
Yeah.
is the first time, that's the thing.
Weird and stupid.
Yeah.
Steam, I will
Just
mount.
trying to move people. Unfortunately, it's gonna freeze every time somebody joins. Damn it.
Sorry.
I hate that it freezes.
Yeah.
I'll say, let me know when everybody's moved, and then I'll join.
It's already been... People have already frozen it several times. You might as well. At this point, you
Okay.
you currently are the only one not in here.
Oh.
It said 4 out of 8, so I was like, okay, maybe someone else is waiting, but no, okay.
No, everybody's in there.
Okay.
It just didn't register yet because they were
Okay,
loading.
Tabletop. Fair. Okay, tabletop. Don't spaz on me, tabletop, please.
It's probably gonna.
Don't say that.
Well,
Yeah. And Kindling was still up with Hawkhill,
Yeah.
wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Get. Being supportive, emotional support dragon.
You know?
Yeah, you know, all you're doing is creating another "Where's my sweater" or "Left my sweater" thing, and he's got to like return kindling again.
No, Kindling can fly back by herself. She's just being
Bullshit.
supportive because that's what Cinder told her to do. And Cinder's gonna sit with Zervis. It's fine. She was gonna try finding Cam. Cam looks like she's busy.
He kind of looks up at you as you sit down.
Hey.
Hey. I want him to ask, "Are you okay?" But I feel bad that she constantly gets asked this.
She smiles and she looks at you.
Are you okay? For the last time, I'm okay.
Because she hasn't exactly been acting normal. She's constantly like
No.
avoiding people.
No, she's usually very in your face with people.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
That didn't sound reassuring. He's gonna answer.
No, that's 3.
Oh, dude, she doesn't even have to roll. His passive would catch that.
That's a 4 minus 1.
No, just for shits and giggles. It's an 18.
She's fine.
What's wrong?
Don't know.
Alright. You don't want to talk about it, but you are a very horrible liar.
That's what I've been told.
Is someone
That's
giving
why
you
I try not
issues,
to.
or?
No.
Raises an eyebrow. Who do we have to throw off the ship?
No one.
I like how that's his reaction.
That's an appropriate reaction. It's fine.
No, well, he's not the type to say he's gonna go kick somebody's ass, but he might just pick him up and throw him off the ship.
Yes. Fair. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Okay.
Just something happened, and I don't know how to. But don't.
Probably is heat.
She looks like she doesn't know how to word something.
Something happened. Was it? I'm assuming bad.
I think. Kind of, yes. I mean, no one got hurt, technically.
You didn't lick somebody again and make them uncomfortable, did you?
No.
It's a valid question!
That's a very valid question.
Very
Yep.
valid question. I
Your
agree with
druid
this
works
question.
No. I think someone was uncomfortable, though. I think I was too.
You
that
think you were uncomfortable? Or you know you were uncomfortable?
Never really been uncomfortable. Other than in the cell, but that was more fear.
Hmm.
This wasn't fear.
Huh. So you're feeling awkward about a situation, and you're not sure why.
She kind of nods. I think that's the word.
Hmm. Alright, so did you cause it? Or did they cause it?
I think I caused it.
His investigation skills are great. As he tries to figure it out by asking questions.
Okay,
Sherlock
let,
Holmes.
let's talk this through. Did you do it or did they do it?
Yeah.
She thinks she's the one who did it. That's where she's at.
Alright. Have you talked to them?
No.
So you haven't apologized. If you think that you caused it, maybe an apology? Or maybe they think they caused it? I don't know.
I mean, all I did was have an open door policy, which I've been told it's not bad from what I can tell.
I need to roll to see if he can figure out what the fuck might have happened. All just based on all this information.
Awkward open door policy.
Awkward open door policy.
Female, open door policy, uncomfortable.
Well, that was not a high roll, so
Oh shit.
there's a 3 on the die. So
Oof.
I feel this.
why would that be a problem?
Well, they came in. Cause I said they could come. They knocked first, of course, but I didn't really think much of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because druids never cared about this stuff.
He goes to say something and then stops? Oh. Right. Druids open. Yeah. Hmm.
Nudist college.
Free-spirited people.
Mm-hmm.
His mother's a druid, to be fair.
Yeah.
Mm.
So he may have more of an understanding than people would assume.
That's fair. They were trying to return kindling, and
saw more than they should.
yeah, and they apologized and ran out, and took me a second, but then my face was warmer than normal, and I turned into a cat.
You felt embarrassed.
Is that the motion?
Yeah.
That's new.
Your face feels warm when you blush, usually. Have you never been
Let me try.
embarrassed before?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Huh. Maybe it just seemed awkward because of their reaction?
Maybe.
Not a lot of people expect free spirits.
Yeah.
Most people are very conservative.
I kind of, from what I could tell from listening to Cam and his brother talk, apparently he hit his head under the covers, and that was him at night. Well, she hasn't said who it was yet. It's fine. Or even Zarva's can figure that one out now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. He is about your age. I guess it would be pretty different. I don't think they really ran into druids there.
So you think I should apologize?
I mean, you shouldn't have to apologize for who you are, but maybe explain that you didn't think about it? About how other people would react to that kind of situation?
She knows.
I mean, from what I could tell, they were pretty secluded, so you may not know how to interact with people very well.
I know how to interact with animals more than I do people.
Fair. Animals tend to be very open door in a lot of ways, with no shame.
People are just difficult. They sometimes they lie, and other times they're honest, and it's hard to tell. Animals are straightforward.
Not everybody is. People are complicated.
She nods. I think I'll. Should I explain now? Or should I wait?
Whenever you feel like you're ready.
She nods and she'll kind of stand up. Thanks, Jarvis.
A smile.
And she'll start walking past. And she'll eventually go up there. I don't know if anybody's got anything else planned, but that's
Yeah, fair.
where she's going.
Flicks up on deck.
Yeah. For the most part, Kreh's gonna be doing this meditation-y thing until roughly lunch-ish time, whatever that happens to be.
Yeah, I mean, it was still early when a lot of this started. It's probably getting close to that point by this time, between all the conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Fair point.
Because I had to think about it, too. I was like, would Zarvis really be that surprised? Probably not. He might have been, like, embarrassed, but I don't think he actually would have run out of the room. He might have just turned his back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, right, Druid.
Yeah. Yeah. Druid, he's probably been around a few in his life because of his mom, so I'm sure he's aware of how they act at times.
Yeah. I mean, I like the description that, like, D&D Beyond gives chaotic neutral. It's very fitting for description for a druid is follows their whims, holding their personal freedom above all else.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'm like, yeah, that's a druid.
So what is Kreh doing? Or is she just gonna
I
stay?
think about it. There was some kind of like weird harpoon-like things up here, right?
There was the, there's cannons here on the sides. These ones are like, fire barrels that you light and they spit out fire.
Ooh.
And these are ballistas in the front. And then you have the mortars in the very back.
You know. Let's see, so... Okay, yeah, at some point in the previous side, she was like, these are neat. So she kind of wants to study these for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, for you, it's not necessarily hard to figure out how it works. And how it's built and everything, but it seems like the fire barrels specifically seem to have only one shot at a time. So they're more, they seem like they'd be used as more of a, if something happens to get close enough to where they can use it, they would.
Fair enough.
How do they do?
Well, I mean, it would be limited shots because it's a fuse.
I will just sit here and revel in the sheer neatness that is this flame barrel thrower thingy.
Okay. It seems like it has a good, not necessarily a decent range, probably about a 10 to 15 foot range though. So it would definitely have to be something close.
Fair.
And considering there's several spellcasters that could just go firebolt.
Yeah.
If their aim is right, they don't have to be anywhere near it to set it off.
I'm gonna stay the fuck back here. Fireball.
Or you could accidentally hit it and explode the entire thing, but you know.
That's also true.
Yeah.
That's fine. That would never happen.
I know.
No hiding is a fire cat near that barrel.
I'm not actually on fire. I just look like it.
Fair.
Just like a good
So essentially, they last for about a D4 amount of rounds. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it varies.
Also, you mentioned earlier Valdira would be bringing Nubby back to Amos when she saw him. If she tried to walk away, Nubby would try and follow her. Just doing the little waddle thing after.
Just picture her. No.
Turns around, turns right back around, and starts following again.
Oh goodness.
He likes friend.
What is yeah, she probably wouldn't wander too far when she realizes it's not gonna leave her alone, so.
Fair.
Is there anything else happening?
What book was Amos? I have too many
I was
books.
gonna approach Amos.
Okay.
Comes
Good.
up on the deck.
Yes, he is on the deck. Don't worry, it's fine.
Like, is he sitting on the deck? Is he
Mhm.
lying on the deck? He's sitting on the deck.
He is sitting, and he appears to be. Yeah, he's fine. Not really.
She just walks right up and then sits down, cross-legged, right in front of you.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing up here? Enjoying the breeze and the sun.
Enjoying is a strong word. I figured after what happened back there, I need to probably take a few more chances with things. So, I came up here, I anchored myself to the ground, and I am trying to block out the fact I'm up here. And he holds up a book.
Anchored yourself.
Uh-huh.
Kind of gets a little grin on her face, stands up and tries to give you a little bit of a nudge to try to move you.
So the just density, while doubled, because the density is doubled, the
Or
creature's
she has
speed is
no
reduced
strength.
by
Like, there's no
10
way she
feet,
can
and it has
fucking
advantage
move
on
you.
strength checks
There's
and
no
strength
way.
saving throws.
Yeah, like her strength
moving.
is it's a flat roll, so
Yeah, no.
yeah.
It's
So I guess she
fine.
like tries
Mhm.
and then sits back down.
Fear.
With her insight and the boat and what happened and everything, I would imagine she would be able to put two and two together.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not like the water?
I like water fine. I just don't want to go in it. He's not lying. He likes water. No, not getting in it.
Fair.
Understand. So you're facing your fears up here then?
You could say that.
How's that coming along for you?
Well, the breeze isn't helping matters because I still know I'm on the deck. No matter how much I read.
Trying to see if she has anything that could help for a second. Hold on.
Oh no.
I don't think she does. I'm just checking my spells real
Yeah.
quick.
New set that was a new set. Cool.
No, she can only do gust, but that's not going to help the situation. That's going to make it worse. I learned something from you the other day.
Hmm? Did you?
I wanted to show you.
Okay.
She makes herself go invisible.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I do that a lot when I am nervous about things.
You were nervous the other day with when we were approaching the boys.
It's the unknown. I didn't know what to do. That seemed like the best option.
You can see how being invisible or hiding can be an advantage. Just wanted to thank you for teaching me. And just to see if I could sit with you for a little bit. Maybe
Of
read your
course.
book and hang out for a bit, if that's okay.
Of course.
Just sit. And she'll try to learn a spell and just hang out on the deck with Amos.
Hmm.
Ooh.
So that's a 14.
Oh wait, is she just reading the book?
Yeah.
She doesn't have
she's gonna
to
sit and read-
roll it. Remember when she reads it. She
Oh,
just has
for
to
an hour.
memorize it, yeah.
That's right. Sorry.
Yeah. You also saw that scroll too.
Don't believe the scroll has been given to her by Cam yet.
Oh. This entire time Cam has had it.
Believe so.
I think I got handed a scroll of Zone of Truth, yes, by Amos, like way back.
Yeah, that is not. Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, send me your fourth and down, Jay.
Can you guys hear me?
Fourth and
Yes.
now
Yes, hi,
My
hello.
stuff's down. Hold on.
Oh,
Hmm.
Robo a bit.
Yeah,
The stream's down. Stream is down. There you go.
Do, do,
Can
do,
you guys
do.
hear me?
yes.
Yes.
hmm
Is it back to normal, like hearing, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
more
the stream was down. So
Okay.
Ah,
I couldn't tell when it went down. I was trying to get people to stop talking. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I did the Zone of Truth thing. Cam has it. That's about all.
Yes.
So anything said after, sorry.
All good.
See, what's bad is it wasn't disconnecting at all today. Only when I've streamed. Has it done this?
That- Sucks.
Yeah, especially since we can't even get through an hour and a half apparently without 6 different disconnects. Yet there are days where it works fine and I can go in a whole 5-hour session and not have to worry about it once. It's really getting frustrating. Whatever they did,
Yeah.
they fucked shit up because, like I said, it's not just me. It's my freaking the house has been having issues too ever since all this bullshit happened. Anyway, sorry people.
We're back.
It's frustrating on our end too. I'm sorry.
Things happen. Is okay.
Well, unfortunately, it fucks with everything on Twitch. So
Yeah.
because stats,
Yeah, no?
Mhm.
because viewer stats all get fucked up every time this happens. Which makes it the difficult thing to keep our fucking viewers average, which isn't much as it is, so it'd be nice for it to quit doing this. Because I still would like to,
Fair.
at some point, get to partner.
Yeah. Would be good. We will get there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways. Other than sitting there for an hour, is anything else happening? Because I see Cinder here and Cam here.
Yeah. Cinder first, she moved first.
I'm trying to connect.
hmm.
My desktop worked for a second. Sorry about that.
Hmm.
She is heading up to the top. And essentially using kindling as a beacon is going to kind of head over here. Probably stop bulwark right here.
I mean, he's kind of still staring. He's still kind of blankly staring at the ocean, but he's kind of petting kindling at the moment.
Let's make a roll to see what she does. Okay. Okay. She will probably step a little closer and goes, "You doing okay?"
Okay, I have to think of how he'd react.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
He would look up at you,
Mm-hmm.
immediately turn red.
Awkward me. Such a wonderful thing.
Fine.
I wanted to explain I didn't intend any discomfort. Druids who I came from were very, I'd say, open door policy is what I hear from people, but we didn't necessarily have doors a lot of times.
You know?
I didn't not intend discomfort.
Well, that answers my question. Thank you, Dice. I don't ever think I've met a druid before. Or really know what they do.
We draw magic from nature itself. I can turn into different animals and such. I'm still limited. Still learning that aspect.
That's kind of neat.
I didn't fully finish the training. But kindling came from it. The training, that is. There, she's connected essentially to me. She's part of me, but not.
Well, she's, I can definitely see the resemblance. You both have a very similar personality.
She'll kind of step closer and she. I never knew what it was like. To have parents. She seems kind of dims down a bit when she says that. But I wanted to make sure you were doing okay, so I sent kindling.
I'll be alright. I don't remember too much about him. Just the stories my brothers have told me.
She nods. druids never told me anything. I don't think they knew anything. They just found me.
Hmm. Maybe your parents are still around somewhere then.
Maybe.
I guess you could look at the more optimistic side. Maybe they accidentally lost you and have been looking this whole time.
She smiles.
Nope.
Hmm?
I grabbed the wrong
Okay.
token.
Oh.
My bad.
If you want to talk at all, I will make sure that I don't do that again.
Honestly, I probably shouldn't have wandered in there.
I did say you could come in. I didn't. It just like I said, I didn't think about that.
I got a bit distracted by the forest.
Never seen one.
I never left that place before, so all we had was quite literally rock and water and lava. That was about our scenery.
Well, if you want to see it, you can at any time. Just let me know.
Maybe you can teach me some things about plants.
Just smiles wildly.
Oh.
He's curious about the world, man.
Mm-hmm.
When you're stuck in one place all your life, you would
Barry,
be.
you know it doesn't help after I said it all. I actually zoomed out and there's Shuttle's profile picture of Pundog.
Pundog.
I was like, oh.
Yeah. She will give him a hug. Or attempt to. She's not gonna like tackle him, she's gonna like offer, basically.
He'll hug. He's still blushing a bit.
It's fine. No worries, and she's not. It's because I rolled a high wisdom save. It's fine.
That's fair.
By high, I mean I think I have like a +7
Oh, Jesus.
proficiency and an 18 wisdom. It's wonderful.
That's fair.
The thing is, if you can, they can get it actually by themselves, but unless you want me to stay, I'll stay.
You're welcome to stay if you want.
Just smiles, and she'll kind of look outwards too, and she'll just do a little druidcraft. Probably like I don't fucking know. Maybe I should make vines grow around the railing.
Just fascinated.
Yeah, that's all she's got. She's just gonna try to. Essentially, she's trying to cheer him up. In essence.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you're definitely keeping his mind off things.
that's probably, unless somebody talks to her, that's probably what she's going to do.
Yeah, what is Cam up to? What is this? Where is this bard? There it is.
So, before she left, she probably leaned over and... hold on. I want to make sure I do know that language. I do know that language! Okay, we're fine. Probably whispered in Elvish to, Keljor that she'd probably find him later.
Oh my.
But she wanted to make sure everybody else was doing okay first, and also take a breath of fresh air because the boat probably doesn't smell great underneath and in the bar and things of that nature. So, you know,
smells like alcohol 24/7 now.
Yeah,
hate to
it's
be
kind of
that guy.
necessary.
Yeah.
How quiet was Cam? Because I'm not saying for Amos, I'm meaning for the others at the table.
I mean, she leaned over and whispered in his ear, so she tried to be as quiet as possible, just simply due to the fact that she knew there were others at the table, and announcing to the people that she was going to find him later was not what she wanted to do.
And she is aware that Sharon speaks Elvish, so she would have wanted to keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wanted to use his language. It's fine.
Oh yeah. You just gotta looking forward to it coming back, that's all.
Mm-hmm. But mostly she just wanted to gauge what everybody was up to up top real fast before disappearing for a little while.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Look, man, you got nothing better to do right now.
Oh dear.
What?
Okay. It's fine. Fine. The mic thing. It's fine.
Oh.
Everything's okay. Hi.
Hi.
But yeah, if she can tell everybody's doing okay, she'll probably head back down and just out.
Well, Kreh's currently figuring things out.
You don't see Snowflake.
Oh,
She's
right.
invisible.
Still invisible.
She's doing the mom head count of her party and is like,
Wait a minute.
where's Snowflake?
It is also probably a weird thing seeing Amos on deck. It's fine.
Yeah, she's proud of
Two
him though.
awkward
She's
beans
not
are in the
mentioning
corner
it.
by themselves.
Yeah. You see
She's proud of that too.
Right.
Proud.
The group is proud.
Look, they dealt with it on their own. She didn't have to go intervene.
She didn't have to, like, literally be the middleman and be like, okay, this one's sorry.
You're sorry, he's sorry. Both of you just say you're sorry, move on.
Listen, both of you are awkward beans. You know, it happened.
This is natural, move on. Right. Does she have... I think she does. She does! I think that's how this spell works. Hold on, I have to make sure... I don't think I have to see... Okay, it says you point your finger toward a creature within range. Okay, so that probably wouldn't work because she doesn't know where Snowflake is.
Yeah, you have to see the person. Or whatever you're talking about if you have to point at a creature.
Yeah, or at least know the general direction of where they are, basically. Because you can technically send message through walls and things like that. You just have to know where they are. Unfortunately, Cam doesn't know where Snowflake is.
This is fun.
Yeah.
What would she?
Yeah.
Shit.
She's gone everywhere else to look and can't find her, possibly.
Well, because Cam wouldn't think people would be in their rooms right now. Amos, she would expect to be in his room, but he's up here, so it's fine. Snowflake, she doesn't know, so she figured asking somebody is better than trying to wander the entire ship looking for somebody.
And to be fair, you did pass by the rooms. You would have probably knocked anyways and tried to see who was in their room.
Yeah. Because just one door and you can knock on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Amos?
Jay? Oh.
Uh-oh.
At least I'm not the only one with tech issues.
Yeah.
You know, there's my mic, there's Discord, there's shenanigans. It's a fun time.
We're all having a great
The
time.
internet hates us. It's a conspiracy.
I know,
It
right?
really
Conspiracy against Durgans.
Durgans.
Durgans and Durgans.
I appreciate it.
Oh, or as my new friends put it, dicks and dildos.
What?
You know,
That's something else.
What?
Listen,
But-
I was like, we play D&D, and
Hey,
somebody came up and said, is that Dungeons and Dragons? And he was like, no, it's dicks and dildos.
Oh my gosh.
That's what Discord starts working to.
Yes.
Yeah.
welcome back.
Welcome
You're
back.
welcome.
Well, because I was about to type in
yeah.
tabletop. Okay, well, everything's breaking except for tabletop.
You're welcome.
Something
Now
about
you
that
have that,
site.
and every time you think D&D, you're gonna think of that now.
I don't know. I kind of prefer Dungeons and Drive-ins as far as
Dungeons.
not scary.
Dungeons, drive-ins, and dives.
That's right. But no. Okay, so try again because it cut out before you probably asked Tom.
Chugs half of my fucking drink.
Oh.
Alcohol.
Anyways, Cam did come up to Amos and... Amos?
Yeah.
Any chance you know where Snowflake is? I'm double checking and making sure
Hi,
everyone's
Cam.
doing alright. What?
I have absolutely no idea where she is. Because he legit doesn't.
Little giggle comes from somewhere on the deck. Invisibility fades and she's just sitting there reading a book.
You learned the new ability, didn't you?
I learned from him.
That
Steve.
is very impressive.
The wording I was hoping for, have you seen Snowflake? Nope.
Did you need something, Cam?
No, just checking in on everyone, making sure everyone's doing alright.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
That's good to hear.
Fine.
Smile.
Who looks up at Amos? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Inside?
This is how he normally sounds, man.
It's fair.
I
But he's always a
know.
nervous bean. So sure, he's fine.
Fuck. Okay, give me a moment.
Hiya.
What are you again? Oh. Right.
I swear, if you just rolled a natural 20, I'm going to
didn't.
come over. Okay.
I rolled a natural 1. One.
Oh my gosh. That's a
Negative
beautiful
1 on
thing.
deception.
That's what Hog Hell rolled if he like ever met a druid.
know.
Than that one.
I rolled a 22, so I know a lot.
Okay, to be fair, even if I rolled a
No
nat 20
things.
Aspire, it would have been an 18.
You know,
It wouldn't have mattered.
it's fine.
You could have started off with, that's a 22. Okay, I'm not beating that if I tried.
Kim just kind of crosses her arms and looks up at him.
Okay, look, I'm on deck. What do you expect?
That's fair, but if you need something,
No, I'm fine.
are you sure?
Yes. I'm not going anywhere.
Alright. don't feel like you have to force yourself to stay in an uncomfortable position, alright?
I mean, if we're gonna be on the water for a while, I might as well try.
You're right, but moderation. Trust me, it does you wonders.
Sure.
Right, well. Enjoy the fresh air, everyone, and enjoy your reading. Snowflake, remind me later. I might have to go digging through my things, but I might have something else you might want to learn. It's good.
Oh.
It's a good scroll that Amos gave me earlier.
Yeah, I can't really use it, so...
Okay. I'm usually up here, or in my room, so I'll see you later.
Alright. Absolutely.
Are you okay, Cam?
I'm fine. Just little tense after everything.
We're an insight each other. Oh my god.
We've learned.
Wait, that's my...
After I explained.
Fucking 20! I know you're not really lying, but
Yeah, nah, she just seems definitely tense, aka stress from everything going on. So it's a lot to take in, and she's fine. Just
gonna close the book, and she's just gonna walk up to Cam and put a hand on her shoulder. You seem tense. Maybe you should do something about that.
I actually plan on it.
Oh. What do you plan on doing?
Oh, Snowflake. Oh, honey.
Oh, no.
Go ahead, Cam. Explain.
She's not going to. She's not gonna explain what she's gonna go do.
Go ahead, Cam. I think you should explain it to her.
Amos doesn't even know what she's going to go do. Like,
Smarter than you think.
you know.
It's none of my business, she will say.
I'm just going to go blow off some steam. It's alright. I'm going to go take care of myself.
Alright. Well, I hope you... detensify. And she kind of just shrugs.
Yeah. It's... Oh, man. If it was anybody else, any of my other characters would just have a hard time holding this straight face, looking at this small bean, trying to not explain the fact that she's about to go just do things with an elf boy, and it's fine.
Do things with an elf. Okay, hold on a second.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh no!
It's
But-
interesting.
Oh my god.
I ran into Cinder earlier, and she was
Mhm.
hesitant in telling me what was wrong. And you're now tense and doing something similar. I just hope you all are okay. She smiles,
Yeah, we're fine.
turns, sits, goes back to reading.
Oh boy. The temple rub is real in realizing that eventually they're going to have to start talking about these things openly, but Cam's just so much like, there's a time and a place, and now is not that time.
Everybody's sheltering her, and she's just like, I don't know why people are doing this. I'm just gonna...
To be
I'm
fair,
gonna do my thing.
Cinder didn't know what the fuck was going on.
To be fair, Zarvas hasn't kept anything from her.
No, I would say this is just Cinder and Cam, but back to back in literally maybe a 20-minute period.
You know, fair.
It happened. Yeah, it was happened right in front of Cinder's door, and then she came up here, and it had the same thing happen with Cam. So what is she gonna think? It's something with her. So she's gonna sit down, and she's gonna read her book, and she's gonna do her thing. So that.
Amos gives head pats.
Cinder did say she would talk later, which I do intend to do.
So.
Cam just doesn't know how to explain certain.
No, it's all good. No. It is 100% all good. It's just like this is just the way it RP'd out. It's all good.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Don't feel bad. She'll look up at you with a smile.
Thank you
This
for
game
worrying
has
about
consequences.
I am for my actions. Wait a minute.
Have a good
sneak.
Have a good day, Cam. I'll see you later.
Tempted to
for
sneak.
the scroll you speak of. And she goes back to reading.
You know how tempted I am to sneak up on this group over here in the middle.
Also, if you want, we can have another story time later. We have boys that have never been out of their home, so it might not be a bad idea.
I would very much enjoy that.
Alright. We'll try and have one tonight.
Look forward to it.
Thank you for worrying about me, Snowflake.
Huh. I just realized something. I don't know if Amos would realize it, but technically, his density hasn't been doubled for a bit because that only lasts for a minute or until your concentration ends. He may not realize it.
Snowflake still couldn't have pushed you.
Oh.
She's a weak little thing.
500-pound Amos.
She's 5'3". She's itty bitty.
Tiny bean.
Yeah, she itty bitty. Oh yeah, Mew's probably like somewhere.
I'm scared for the walk up or the sneak up by Cinder. It's fine.
I'm so tempted because I passed without a trace.
Fair. After Cam walks away, Amos still looking at his book, going to reach out and just pat on Snowflake's head. Name's not a good thing for people. Try and remember.
Wait, what? She
no,
looks up?
that was me. That was.
Oh, sorry.
I struggled trying to say name.
It's all good. She'll look up with the pat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What, Amos?
Nothing. Just pat.
She smiles.
To do the sneak or not to. Let's roll.
I'm scared.
Dice!
Almost isn't looking. That's the bad part.
I will say, if you have anything specific you want done, do it today, because I'm probably going to skip to when you guys get to the next area. Because it's literally another entire day that still has to go by, and it's only like noon.
That's fair.
Fair.
We have yet to get through the day.
Through the day.
Well, I didn't expect it to be an RP session, so I did plan things, but...
Yeah. No, I rolled, even she's not going to, she's just going to eventually, before bed, talk to Snowflake.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote evens, I chose odds. If not, did this thing. This time.
Otherwise, Amos is done.
Yep, Snowflake is done. She'll give Emma.
Why does Shuttle sound so far away? I literally have
I
her
don't
at
know.
200,
Yeah,
and
all of a
she's still
sudden,
so
yeah.
quiet for me.
It just started doing that. That was the weird thing.
Yeah.
Let me disconnect and
hold on.
reconnect to
It fixed.
Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It sounded like she just like moved away from
Yeah.
the mic, is what it seemed like.
It did. Like, I noticed that, like, after I did the pat thing, she sent for I was like, did my
Yeah.
headset just get
Well, I
plugged?
have her at 200, but I noticed it's not really catching on stream. It's really, which means it's going to be really, really quiet, anything that she says.
Fair.
Because I currently have 3 people at 200, by the way, just as an FYI, and it still doesn't catch them as much as it catches Aspire, for example, because for some reason hers is super loud and I only have her at 109.
My mic is weird.
I am a person.
It's always Drag, Shuttle, and Fluffy that I have to turn up.
You know?
Because for some reason when we're streaming, you guys get like stupid quiet. I don't know what it is. It's just you 3.
Try again, Shuttle.
Testing. Am I still super quiet?
Nope, you hear.
Okay.
Seems right to me.
We just got the shit together.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was just weird. It just sounded like far away from Mike there for a second. Well, for a little bit, it was weird.
Well, sometimes it's odd, like my mic won't pick up like initially whenever I first say like a word. And so, but I'll be at the same tone, the same level, but it'll pick up like if I say the same thing again. It's weird. So I don't know if all my drivers are up to date. The only thing I could think of is the NVIDIA driver. When it updates, it fucks with the sound, and it could be something residual from that. There was a Windows update yesterday.
Possible.
I'll look into it for tomorrow. Sorry about that.
Like I said, it's 3 of you. I've got 200 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been a thing for weeks. Unfortunately, I don't know why. I pointed out to Fluffy when it first started happening, and it's been a thing ever since.
I'll go into my Steel Series after session and see what's going on.
So what's going on? Who's doing what here?
I say, other than what was going on there in the center, Amos is done for the day. He would eventually just migrate back downstairs in a little bit. You know, go back to either his room, get food, whatever.
Yeah. Oh. Pick up Kitty, not the half giant.
Giant is the kitty. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Snowflake would just give him back the book, and yeah, she might just hang up on deck for the day, and you know, watch a Sharp Tooth if he crests the water, and just kind of hang out, enjoy the sun.
Cinder is actually going to offer, if he wants to, he can keep Keen going for a bit. For an emotional support dragon.
Yeah, I mean, he'd probably be okay with that. He seems to enjoy playing with kindling.
Oh.
They don't seem like they really had many pets. The brother did technically have a cat that for some reason isn't around.
Sure, that's fine. We're going to...
Terrence has a pet somewhere, or at least had one when you guys met him. Just seems to have vanished.
I'm sure that's normal.
Yeah.
It is a cat.
Hey, nobody's asked them how they got that ability to get that curse put up yet.
Yeah. Cinder has not put that together.
Yep.
That doesn't seem like a first day kind of question yet.
It's fine.
I'll live in a conversation with Snowflake. That's all I got left.
Mm-hmm.
But
This mic thing. Yeah, nothing of import on my end.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to find Keldor, and then later story time with Snowflake and the boys, probably.
I love that you have to also drag him away from Zarvis, because they're talking.
Yeah, she's probably gonna start walking that way and probably hear voices and stop and maybe listen?
They just seem to be having a general chat about things. They're not really talking about anything specific. Just kind of anything they can think of, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's nothing like super important necessarily.
Okay, then yeah, message is getting cast towards Keldor. So, are you going to talk shop all day, or...
All you hear him say is, "You know, I gotta go. I'll be back later."
You're around the corner.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Bard, look, Bard going to Bard.
You know?
Just kind of gives you a curious look.
Things are annoying me today. I wish to blow off some steam if you've got time.
Oh, hun, I always have time for you. Oh. Yep, he will help you with that. He has no hesitation.
She's probably going to suggest his room just for the sheer fact that just in case somebody needs to come bother Cam, she's like, no.
Bard on the Bard.
Fair.
Oh, goodness.
Things are annoying her and frustrating her recently, and she can't do anything about it, and so here we are.
That's so beautiful, by the way. Oh, goodness.
When everything is frustrating, you find something to occupy your time.
That's fair. It'd be nice if it would, my thing would respond. There we go.
Bard gonna Bard.
Yeah, so I guess, for the sake of it, we'll just put them in there.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So, well, that's apparently happening. I will tap Snowflake's shoulder.
Hey, Cinder.
Hey. I figured out what happened, and I didn't know the words. Zarvis apparently did.
I thought you were trying to go somewhere.
I was determined where I should go, because I didn't know where I should have gone. Then I went up walking back, and I'm talking to Zarvis.
So I gave you directions?
Give me knowledge.
Oh.
I love Snowflake so much.
I was apparently embarrassed, is the motion he gave.
Embarrassed. What is embarrassed?
Apparently, when you're uncomfortable with something, your face apparently feels warm. Like warmer than normal, or more than it should be.
Okay.
And I think it might turn a bit reddish? Just judging it from someone else.
So your face gets warm and it goes reddish.
Mm-hmm.
Why were you embarrassed?
Just kind of thinks for a second. Normally I'm not, but Hakio was apparently, so I guess I fed up.
Why was he embarrassed?
He, I let him in my room last night, and he saw me. What was the phrase that Cam used? Saw too much? She kind of like a very confused tone to it.
Yeah, Snowflake kind of cocks head. Saw too much.
Well, I was doing what my otter friends did and laid in a pool of water.
I don't see a problem with that.
Apparently people are not as open as most druids are when they don't have their armor or clothes on.
Snowflake has a sudden look of realization on her face. That explains Kreh the first time I met her.
And it all comes around, apparently.
Glad it does.
It all comes full circle eventually.
As nature does.
I don't know this embarrassment or I don't know this emotion you speak of yet. But
First time for me. Wasn't sure what it was.
if this is what you are, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
At least to me.
I was just more... Star said not to apologize necessarily, but just explain that I did not mean to make him uncomfortable. Because I didn't mean to. I didn't want to make him uncomfortable. I'm gonna shrink her down a little bit. She's like really fucking tall for some reason. Like compared to Snowflake, I'm like
Snowflake's
gargantuan.
itty bitty. Snowflake's itty bitty.
I'm not that much taller. I don't think.
Listen, it's just a fit in the squares.
Cinder's only like 5'8".
Yeah, she's 5'3". She's tiny. Itty bitty. Snowflake would nod. Something I am learning. You speak of people's comfort. I'm sensing people's, I guess, comfort or trust or patience with me could be growing thin.
Cinder tilts her head at that. Why is that?
Something I could be incorrect. Cam was acting odd earlier.
Cam's kind of odd to begin with. At least to me.
And truthfully, you were acting weird earlier too.
I
But now
was
I
processing. I didn't really understand. Yeah.
Yeah. She smiles. I do have something. She gets like a little like childlike and starts like lacing her fingers together and kind of like hunches a little bit and smiles really big. I did find something out though. It's you can't tell anybody though.
She leans in and primordial. She's assuming she speaks primordial.
It's like
She does.
It's like two little kids. Like you can't tell our parents.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't say a word in primordial.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me verify, but I'm pretty sure she speaks primordial. She does. So which are we speaking? Ignan or what kind of primordial are we speaking?
Probably Ignan.
Okay.
More likely. That's one she's probably most comfortable with.
Okay.
But she's speaking hushed.
Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't know who else speaks it. She just knows that,
Fair.
or assumed that the other part Genasi person did.
Gets really quiet and like kind of scoots forward. I have a brother.
Eyes go wide. Wow.
Like nods her head. I have a brother.
Oh.
Jared.
Has she met Jared yet? Oh yeah, she did.
He's got two puppies. And a
that
bird.
one. What? Oh, that one.
Mm-hmm. We were talking last night, and he asked me where I came from, and I didn't know, but I turned into my maker, and he knew them, and the same thing kind of happened to him too. And we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna find the rest of the family.
That's so
She
cute.
smiles.
My heart.
Oh my
I'll help.
gosh.
If you let me, I'll help. After all, you're... And she kind of like... A little nervous. Sister, right?
Yeah, sister.
And hugs and smiles.
Yeah, big hugs.
Oh.
We both Genasi. And like Muse like kind of like curling up and like doing like the cat thing around Cinder's legs. But yeah, he's really good, and the animals like him, and he's really kind, and yeah, we're gonna. He can be a little misunderstood, but I'm gonna help him, and everything's gonna be good. And she just kind of nods and smiles.
I'm misunderstood too, technically. I think a lot of us are. But that's not bad, in my opinion. It's
No.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people misunderstand Amos when they see him. He doesn't look it, but he's very, very smart.
Oh, I know he is. He's been teaching me a lot of stuff.
I mean, to be fair, nobody associates giants with smart.
Yeah,
It's fair.
but that's what I'm saying. She's saying they don't necessarily, when people first see you that don't know you, are going to assume
Fair.
brute. But she's like, no, he's really smart.
He taught me something. I read it in his book.
Mm-hmm.
And I can probably stop people from using magic against you, possibly, maybe. I don't know. Here, try to cast a spell at me.
All right, she will. Huh.
And she kind of like takes like a fighting stance.
What spell does she have? She's probably just going to cast.
Be careful! Don't hit the giant shark behind us.
Probably.
Looms over Snowflake from behind. No.
Sharp tooth.
You know?
Scritch, scritch, scritch.
because she would kind of like aim, like does what Shinora does, where she makes this like spark of flame.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna do just a firebolt essentially at you.
Counterspell.
Yeah, that would just fizzle automatically.
Yep. She smiles. He's a real good teacher. Like you too. I'm learning a lot.
She smiles widely.
And Cam said she had something else for me to learn too? I'm I don't know. I'm just. It's a good day today.
Where is Cam?
She said that she was like really, really, really tense, and that she was gonna detensify or something. She didn't really explain, but I kind of like was like
And nobody knows that he
like
went with
reading
her.
her, and she just something's. I don't know. I don't know.
Cinder just kind of thinks. Oh, and if I ever was like upset or anything like that, I'd go to the forest and like just lay down and just look at the sky. So maybe she's doing that.
Oh, the
I do that in my
innocence.
room. I do that in my room with the stars. They make me happy.
Because she wouldn't automatically think.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
I like looking at the stars too. Yeah, that's probably what Cam's doing. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, please never change, children.
She's definitely lying down on her back looking up at the stars.
The innocence. Oh my god. It hurts and it's cute at the same
Oh, it really is.
So he's ready to corrupt the innocence.
time. I'm glad nobody saw Keldor leave with her.
She was trying very hard to make sure they were discreet.
That's fine.
She doesn't necessarily want it broadcasted to the world. This is something she does from time to time.
That's fair.
You know, that is
I
an
just
understandable sentiment.
See, you could teach that to Snowflake to be like a subpart of Secret, like Cam's age and what she does in her free time. It could be the second bullet point.
Oh my god.
Even what she does in her free time, this is just something that she needed to do because, dear goodness, she was not having it.
I also like this circle over here, and there's just kindling, just like probably just looking at both the brothers.
Oh yeah, because basically what's happening is this one started teasing, he got embarrassed, and this one smacked the other one in the back of the head. So that's basically what's going on over there.
Kindling probably puffed up at Terrence then.
Oh my gosh.
Because that's what kindling does, because kindling is scary, and kindling's mine.
You know, I have to make a roll if Kindling's doing that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it would do this. As Kindling puffs up in like a little threatening manner. This black shadowy kitty cat appears and hisses at it.
Ah!
Oh. Kitty.
It stares at the cat.
It's just
Cocks its
staring
head.
back. It's fine. It's a special kitty. Purple eyes and shadows. It's great. I'm sure that's normal.
I'm sure I will have absolutely no questions about that in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like kindling like goes up to like kind of like wraps its like self kind of around Haku a bit, like around like from one shoulder to the next shoulder, and it's kind of just like wings out like defensive around Haku.
He licks his paw.
Yeah.
And then just vanishes again. Goes poof.
Defensive kitty.
It's probably now just sitting on the shoulder that's closest to Terrence, just staring at Terrence.
Oh. It's fine.
It was told specifically to make sure Haku is doing better, to be comfort. So that's what he's doing, or she's doing.
Yeah.
Or attempting to, because she can't technically talk or do much. Or even be dragon.
Defense kitty.
Yee.
Lick's paw disappears because cat.
Cat do cat stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cat on a cat.
Cat gonna cat.
It's a special kitty.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what's going on over there.
Yeah, Cinder will probably eventually just retire. I don't think she's gonna stay up for story time. She usually doesn't.
Snowflake
She
would
did.
go grab lunch and dinner and stuff,
Yeah.
but she'd stay up on deck for the day.
I'm just gonna put Cinder here unless somebody interacts with her. That's where she's.
I'm not gonna bother to really move tokens like off to the side. I'm just gonna leave them where they are.
Yeah.
Imagine
fair.
people went to bed as it got later, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Thank.
And
That's what I was going back for. I was like, okay, where'd he go?
I imagine Cam eventually leaves his room, which nobody would be able to tell that difference because he's probably not
Yeah.
gonna follow her out.
You know?
Yeah.
Give that little bit of separation.
Yeah.
Just because she can come exit out of any door.
I know. He'd still probably wait a few minutes before doing that.
She appreciates that. I'm sure
He's not dumb. He would have realized she was trying to be discreet.
Yeah, I mean, considering the group she's wandering with, I think he'd understand.
Kiss on cheek as you leave.
She appreciates that.
That would stop happening.
Talk back.
Anyways, is this gonna disconnect? No, maybe yes. I saved it. Did it not disconnect me on tabletop?
I kicked us.
It kicked you, but it's not
Yeah.
kicking me, is why I'm wondering.
Hmm.
Is the game still up for you guys? Or no, maybe
No,
now it
no,
is.
no.
It is not.
No? It just froze for a second. Nope, there it goes. You know, it's just getting frustrating because I just want to get through this so we can get to the next area because all this has done is waste so much time.
Yeah.
I get it.
Again, we can't even get through the one day. So it's very frustrating because like unless something happens the next day, unless you guys are wanting to do things, there's no reason for me to go through another whole day of RP.
No, yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah, no.
because, no offense, it's very difficult to plan stuff for the crew, because they're not going to necessarily approach people unless they're certain characters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
A
And to
lot,
be
a
fair,
lot
we
of
don't
them are
have
kind of
to-
their own thing, so they don't
Yeah.
really approach people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Keldor's kind of the only one that does, and maybe Ruby, to be fair.
Mhm.
Lovo, she'll talk if she's asked to talk, but she doesn't actually like go up and be like, "Hey."
Mhm.
Hey, listen. I
Yeah,
need you to
but no,
find me
it's
something
it's just one of those things, like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let me go ahead and rejoin. In a momento. Yep, there we go.
Ba-ba-doop.
'Cause I don't even think we're at night yet. We were at noon last I checked.
Yeah, I just like I said, there's nothing left unless someone else interacts with me. And she'll probably stay up on the surface with either Snowflake.
I just don't want
Snowflake.
every session to be an RP session. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually want to get some move along progress because they've been on the water for quite a while.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
I
they
don't
have quite the
have-
distance to travel, and they still have to get all the way over to this side of the fucking island.
Yeah.
And that was with me being generous on how far I moved the marker.
Fair.
Because it's still quite a distance. I mean, it's a big map. It's a miles that they're traveling a
Mhm.
day. But that doesn't mean they're getting necessarily that far on the map.
I don't really have anything else besides story time and showing Snowflake the scroll, but even then, like, story time is just going to be some basics about the world that she knows, like actually going through some of her mom's old notes tonight, just simply because that's a little bit easier, and especially with a little bit of a larger crowd and all that stuff, just giving some general stuff.
At most, he would probably bring kindling back to you by the time night hits. Because, to be fair, I don't think she ever invited the boys to story time. So they would not think to stay up there.
I would have. I apologize. That slipped my mind. I would have invited them.
You mentioned it, but you never actually went and asked them.
Yeah, she would have after dealing with the thing she was going to do and mentioned, like, hey, I do story time. I'm doing story time with Snowflake. If you want to come, just hang out and listen if you want.
Hmm.
When she'll say she would offer if he wants her at all, kindling and all, she can stay, but she'll take the kindling if he really wants to get her back. Essentially.
Would he want to keep kindling? That's a good question.
It was defensive of him.
It's so cute.
It poofed up.
It poofed up and went right.
I protect.
Mm-hmm.
He'd probably say no this time, but he said maybe another time he might let kindling stay with him for the night or something if she's okay with it.
Yeah, she'll nod.
He probably explained that his brother has a cat that doesn't seem to like kindling, so he has to make sure that's okay first.
She'll look at kindling like, "What'd you do?" Just kind of like tilt his head.
Yeah, he probably would just explain what happened.
I did tell kindling to make sure you were okay.
The cat's harmless. Most of the time doesn't even show itself. It's just protective of my brother, that's all.
She'll nod. Oh. Have a good night.
A smile. Night. So cute. Off to bed with the brothers.
Emma just kindling, diving into the leaf pile. Yeah, that's gonna be. That's just gonna be what that does. She is just sleeping in her leaf pile.
Snowflake brought up some meat for the doggos and for the birds. So I think that's going to be like a nightly thing. She's going to go up
so cute
and feed the animals and and watch the stars and just hang out with Jared every night. I think that's going to be like a thing on the boat. Hang out with bro.
Fair.
And not hide and just be in her natural form.
Yeah. They just like position people. For the next day type of thing, but technically they're pretty much all downstairs at this point.
Yeah.
Do I need to do anything with this? Do I have to roll for the scroll, or is it like a book?
It's like a book.
To read? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because that's a question that will happen the next day.
Oh dear.
It's just asking if they have a spare 25 foot of rope that they don't mind losing if it happens to be lost. It's fine, spell components.
Fair.
I have the snare spell.
Ooh, nice.
I don't know if that'll ever come use, but I need 25 foot of rope that gets consumed.
Good for traps. Blocking entrances and stuff. You can come in handy.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, unless anything else is happening. Story time?
Yeah, I don't have anything super prepped. She probably would, again...
Unless, unless
Yeah.
Snowflake is expecting, like, full story here.
No. She just wants to spend some time with Cam, too.
Fair.
Yeah, Cam will come up and stuff like that, and if Snowflake is interested in the general knowledge she's got, like, she'll share that, otherwise she'll go to, like, playing her liar, because while she seems less tense, she's still semi-lost in the fact that she has no further information than she did a couple of days ago on where her parents are, and it's bothering her.
It's fine.
And there's absolutely nothing she can do about it.
So, with the natural 20 insight earlier... Interesting. Okay. She's taking note. Because of the way she was earlier, she's not going to pry or anything, but Snowflake knows something's up. She's just not going to ask right now. She's giving Cam her space. But yeah, just listen to the music and chill out. And I guess read a scroll.
Probably going to spend most of the night up there before finding herself going, oh, I'm falling asleep. I should probably go to, like, a bed.
Snowflake would probably walk Cam to her bed to make sure she got there all right. Would give arm and lead her to the night-nights. And then come back on the deck and everything.
Yeah. Fair.
Very fair.
And apparently Mew goes with. That's just the way that's gonna work.
Whoa. Sorry.
No, it was on your token.
Oh, was she? I
Yeah,
did not
she was on your
realize. I was zoomed way out. I did not realize Mew was with me.
So Mew gives you snuggles.
Oh, jeez Louise, why is my token, like, just jumping all of a sudden? Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Tech, please.
Okay. And she is
Bunch
zone
of
of
tokens
truth
thump
now.
everywhere.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Like
my-
she said, this might be important for you to know.
Yeah.
Because technically Cam can learn this spell later, should she need it.
Yeah, I need to figure out how many. Because now I'm starting to get enough spells. I need to figure out how much I can prepare per day.
Having enough to prep.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I think I'm at that precipice where I need to, like, start
Yeah. Drew just
preparing
got
in the morning.
a lot. And I had to prep a lot, and I had to actually think. And I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Okay, so we're doing wisdom though for her spell modifier, correct, Fox?
Yes.
Okay, wisdom. Okay. So, three. 1, 2,
So
3,
is-
4, 5, 6. Oh no, still not there. Haha.
Is there Anything specific you guys wanted to happen the next day, or do we want to just travel through?
I'm good with just traveling through.
Yeah.
I'm good on my end.
Yep.
I'm good at my end. Most she would do is probably just hang out with various NPCs, basically, and people.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Probably some time with Hakuo and probably some time with because out of all of the three brothers, she's has the biggest connection with him because he seems to understand where she comes from.
Yeah.
So.
Alright.
Snowflake might not RP anything, but Snowflake might just like hang around and just observe Lova a little bit. Out of curiosity.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Strange. I want to observe you.
Well, mostly like I guess like whenever she's like eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, she'll sit up at the bar if Lova's there, or if Lova's like up on the deck, like she'll just kind of just hang out and just be curious.
Fair.
That's all.
Okay. So, you guys do arrive at your destination early the next morning. You are kind of warned beforehand.
Mhm.
I actually have a reference to the place. It's a small little dock area just as a reference to you guys, but yes. So you guys get up and you guys... Ruby's the first one off the ship. And I'm assuming all of you follow her.
Unless, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me let this load.
I do the load. Ooh.
if it's currently frozen for me, so.
Fair.
It hasn't loaded yet for me.
Oh, don't worry, it's deciding if it wants to load for me.
There you go. You see, there's actually 3 people waiting there at the docks, as if they were expecting you.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I'm sure this is fine.
3, elven individuals. And because it is getting late, that's where we're gonna leave it, is these 3 individuals just waiting there.
Oh, that's
Oh, come on!
it's fine.
Ooh, that looks like a monk.
But I gotta know! I gotta know! I gotta know things!
Gotta know things.
Oh,
I need to
Bard-
know things.
The Bard has to
I
know
am
about the other elf boys.
curious.
Everybody
Wait.
else seems to be staying up on the ship at the moment.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Or were at least told to by Ruby. You guys were given the exception to follow her down because you're also involved in this.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
No,
I
fair.
just-
I'm sure we're fine.
Look,
I'm intrigued by each one of them the further I look at them, and I need everything.
Intrigued.
I need to know everything, please,
intrigued.
and
They're
thank
elf
you.
boys. Don't worry.
It was a very quick map, by the way. I did this in less than 30 minutes.
I
Okay,
just
not gonna lie.
dang, woman.
Not gonna lie, just for a reference point, this is actually really cool.
This is just
Mhm.
simply
Really
a
well made.
reference so you guys have something to wander on that I didn't have to draw.
Fair.
Yeah,
It would have been a lot more detailed, but I ran out of time.
That's fair, no worries.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is a
You guys see the town in the background and also a very large building off kind of in the middle of the city, basically. It's not a huge city. For a main city, it is actually one of the smaller ones.
right. This is a main city. I just noticed that I saw that.
Yeah.
It is a main city. It is. You guys have arrived
Yeah,
in
we
Milan.
here.
Right.
Oh, we here
Yeah.
now.
Boop.
I want this person's boots.
And it's a very, very beautiful place. Now that you are in Elysium.
Oh. Pretty.
Oh, do I? Mm.
You would be. It's a more angelic type of place. A lot of angelic creatures, divas, angels, celestials.
If I remember right, this is one that's like it's not really different.
It is not one of the dangerous places that you are aware of. It is actually very similar to Celestia.
Ah, alright.
I don't have one for Elysium.
You will next time. Maybe.
Not bad.
I still have to go get all those pictures anyways.
That's fair. I'm just gonna scroll up here and look.
I
Stuff you
I
can
may have
find
looked at it
read.
as well, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Looked at
What did you look at?
I'm just
What-
looking at the
What
Elysium. stuff.
Elysium? Yeah, I looked at Elysium stuff, and I'm not sure how I feel about the way that one thing's worded.
Huh.
Something special to those who consume it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. The way that's
I'm-
worded.
Sure, it's
Vague.
fine.
I like that there's no downside.
It's Elysium. There's never a downside.
No, it's like Celestia. It's a very
Right.
peaceful place. It's meant to be.
And then we showed up.
And then you showed up, and then a bunch of pirates showed up.
And the bars are blurred.
It was peaceful, and then the chaotic neutral druid appeared.
It was
Fire!
okay until
And then the
pirates attacked.
hooligans.
Oh, well, I will give you one hint.
Mm.
Monk.
Yep.
Monk.
Oh.
Cleric.
Oh.
A ranged
I-
cleric.
I
Cool.
yeah.
Cleric, I love it.
With a bow.
Hey,
Ooh, I like that bow too. Not gonna lie.
So like monk goose.
Yes.
Totally.
Mm,
Don't worry, it's not a druid, so he won't turn into a goose. It's fine.
I can.
It looks like it's basically 2 wood elves and a high elf.
Cool.
I like that.
So yeah.
This is going to be fun. I can tell. I am excited, but also terrified. Why am I terrified?
Because that's your
Because-
normal state of being.
Yes.
You're not wrong.
Because Aspire.
Yes.
You're staring
Oh,
down at the
terrified.
leader of this city.
I would think, that there it is. That's what. Yep.
The one in the middle.
Yeah.
I have returned.
Yeah,
Hi,
I
what I missed.
figured.
Yeah.
Oh, just I'm hoping this is one of Ruby's friends and not somebody we're just going to talk to and hope that they're friendly.
I made some rolls. We'll see.
Yeah, this is a good area for the record.
It's fine. There's just gonna make friends.
The
Now, remind me
fine,
next time we
depending
open
on
this
what
up
happens.
to.
Mhm.
Hold up. Shit. I realized I reset my audio when I did that. Remind me next time we pull this up is going like, so do I recognize any of these guys?
I'm sure it's fine.
Being
Cinder doesn't-
that it is a similar connection with Celestia, you might know that that is the leader of the city, because they would often meet up.
Gotcha.
So, for your reference, and I'm sure Zarvis would actually probably realize that as well.
Oh, poor baby.
But Zarvis also knew several of the leaders, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least had met them over the years.
Does Mother do it?
Yes. Because Mother is also a leader, so it makes sense that he would know at least one or two.
Yeah. Yeah, have to go to those functions, man.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry my internet was being so dumb tonight. Hopefully that doesn't happen tomorrow.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's fine. Hopefully it doesn't, but, we'll make
We
do.
understand, hon.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Let me know how you feel tomorrow, Fluffy. And we'll see which one we decide to do.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
I am working, like I said, 10 to 6:30 Central Standard Time. So
Yeah, at least it won't be late. It just depends how you feel
Yeah.
after the work day.
yeah,
You'll be home before I will.
fair. Yeah, we are essentially, due to our engineer being a nice person, giving us a little bit of a ability to shift.
Exactly.
Fuck
Saw
was
that.
Don't worry about it.
What
The
was
fuck
that?
was that?
Wait, what? I missed something. What?
I saw a tiefling or something. I don't know. Blue. I saw something blue with like. I don't know what the fuck I just saw.
Blue.
I popped out 2 tokens and then took them away.
I
Fields of green and this water is
looked
blue.
away.
I was over
2 minutes.
here,
I'm just gonna do
zoomed
this.
out, and I saw this.
I got a brief glimpse.
You're welcome.
I don't know what
I
the fuck that
looked
was.
away for 2 seconds.
I'm
2.
facing this direction, so it was like at an angle.
That's what you get for looking
Yeah,
away.
I got a good look at one of them.
I'm gonna go
That's
curl up
fine.
in a ball now and like wait in anxiety and hope that everything's fine.
I love
I'm
teasing. I love
fine.
teasing.
Yes, I will let everybody know. But yeah, like I said,
Yeah, just message me. We'll talk a little bit, and then we'll kind of let everyone know in chat.
I'll try to let everybody know at least probably toward the end of my shift, more likely.
Mhm.
So probably at least by like 4 or 5 my time.
Mhm.
Because usually about that time I can usually tell how my day's been.
Fair.
Yeah. Well, I
But at the very
am
least-
going to end the stream, and I'm gonna probably jump back into VR and do stupid shit. So,
You know,
bye.
I never
Bye.
Bye.